Hello, what is up, guys? I'm live. Hello. All right, so I'm using this new program called Streamlabs OBS. It's like a new streaming platform. But then, as soon as I downloaded it, like I saw this video like come up on my subscriber feed, like just like 15 minutes ago. They're like, "Don't ever use this program." Because they're like this program copies from like other streaming platforms or something like that. So, well, I don't know anything about that. I guess I have to watch that video later. But yeah, how is everybody? I'm still getting used to this streaming platform here. Like I set it up so that you can watch the chats on the left-hand corner right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna be answering people's questions that they left on my videos. So, oh, good morning. Hello, Amparado. You joined last time, right? I remember you. Good morning. What time is it there in the Philippines? Yeah, today. Oh, hi. Oh, that's great. Can you guys see the chat on the screen? I put it so that it comes up on the left-hand side. It's morning here. That's great. Hello, Limb, hello. How do you say good morning in Tagalog? It's 9 a.m. Wow, that's great. Do you have to go to school today? Is there school for you? 9 a.m.? Hello, greetings from Mexico. Hello, guys. Welcome, everyone from a different country. Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga. Oh, so that's good morning. Does magandang mean good and umaga mean morning? Or is it like flipped? Hello, good morning, guys. Good morning. Well, 5 p.m. for me, but I guess good afternoon for me. 안녕 고사 안녕 고사. What does kosa mean, by the way? I've always wanted to ask. What I always see you commenting on my channel, so thank you for that. But what is kosa? Kosa 16. Maganda means beautiful. Umanga means morning. Oh, beautiful morning. Nice. 7 o'clock in Mexico. Although that's great. That's great. No one is up like at like 3 a.m. That's good because I wanted to pick like a time that's like good for everybody, but it's kind of hard to pick, you know, because everyone's from a different place. But as long as it's not like 5 a.m. or something crazy like that. All right, so recently I had a question from one of my viewers. They left it on my video, and they're wondering about double final consonants in Korean. I'm like, what are double final consonants? And I looked it up, and here I'll show you my screen. Let me share my screen with you. Right, can you guys see this? Alright, so I looked it up, and turns out these things are called the double final consonants. And they were wondering, what are the rules to pronouncing these things? So yeah, I did look it up, and the rule was pretty complicated. Oh my god, like I didn't even know that this was a thing. So what am I talking about exactly? Okay, so you know when you write Korean, you write the okay, for example, if you write like tak, right? This is like the word for chicken. Chicken. Okay, I'll write it up here. So this is chicken, but this is supposed to be pronounced as di, See, you have the D right here, and then the A, and then you have the L, and you have the G. So it's supposed to be pronounced as Talg, but it's actually pronounced as Tak. Like there's a silent L. Or I guess it kind of sounds like Tak, right? So like, what gives? Why is it pronounced differently from the way it's written? And apparently there's like many different rules on how to pronounce these different kinds of combinations. And the rules are very complicated. Like I'll show you some like sites like trying to explain it. Or actually no, this is the wrong site. Or like see like double final consonants. It's very complicated. But you know what I think is that like here's what I think about it. I think that Korean the Korean alphabet is not really perfect, and all languages kind of do this. You know, English is also known for its atrocious spelling. It's kind of like saying, you know, the word lamb. Why is the B silent? You know, we don't say lamb or something like that, and we don't say thumb. We say thumb, right? The B is silent, and there's so many examples of this. You know, the words like knife, we don't say knife, and the word for night, we don't say knight. There's so many different kinds of rules. Yes, and I guess you can memorize all of these rules as if they were rules, you know. Or after the M, if there's a B, then the B is silent. And before an N, if there's a K, the K is silent, and so on and so on. Like you could do similar things with this. Like, oh, if there is a G and a S together, then the S is silent or something like that. But then you will just end up with so many different rules. And I think it's just not realistic to do it that way. So I think the best way to learn these is not to learn them by the rules, but just learn it case by case. You know, words that have these double final consonants, like these kinds of things, they're so rare that some of them are so rare I can't even think of an example. Like for example, this one, like it's so rare to come across a word that has this. Like I actually had to look it up to see which word has this. And the word that has this is like, so I'll give you an example of a word that has this. It's like knock. And this is pronounced as knock. Okay, so you don't pronounce the s kind of part. It's like I've never actually seen this word in my whole life. Like I don't even know what it means. Like what does this word mean? Like let's look it up on Google Translate. All right, let's go. Knock. Wait, what? No. Knock means soul, apparently. Soul. The word I know for soul is hon, but yeah, this is also soul. Knock. Yeah, I've never heard that word in my life. Oh yeah, 앉아. Exactly, 앉아. Yeah, that's a very common word that uses one of these double consonants, right? 앉아. So this one. 앉아. And in this case, we pronounce everything. Like in this case, we do pronounce the 앉아. Like it's like in some cases you pronounce all of it. Some cases you pronounce only one of them. You know what I mean? But like it's best to just learn them side by side. Like if you're having trouble, I think what you can do is you can just take the word, put it into Google, and then just listen to it, you know?
앉아.
앉아. And then just trust your ears. I think that's the best way to learn these pronunciations rather than to like learn everything. Oh, it's kind of, my screen is kind of cut off, huh? Okay, there we go. yeah, rather than to like learn every single one like rule like on rule based. But as a simple rule, like if you wanted to have a simple rule, I kind of made one. So basically for these characters, so basically just always remember to ignore the right side. Wait, no, that's not true though. You see, like as soon as I make a rule, the rule becomes broken because it's case by case. But anyways, my point is, like, yeah, our spelling is not perfect. Okay. In my observation, the second consonant will have its sound if it's followed by a vowel. Yeah, that's a good observation. That's actually a very good observation. With any of these, if it follows a circle, like if the next word is a circle, then you pronounce all of them. So for example, like what we said, 앉아. Then we pronounce all of them. Like if the next syllable is a circle, then we pronounce everything. But if it's not a circle, then you only pronounce the right side. No, that's not true. You see, like I can't think of a rule. It's anta.
안다.
Anta. Yeah, you only pronounce the left side. What the? Yeah, I'm sure like you can like come up with some rules, but like it's just that every language changes. You know, one example of the language changing is this word jjajangmyeon right here. This is the black bean noodle. I don't know if you guys ever tried this dish, but when we say it, we say jjajangmyeon instead of jjajangmyeon. Like we write it like this, but then we say it like that. So there's been like a great debate. People are saying like, hey, we should change the spelling to match the sound, right? Oh yeah, exactly. 읽어. 읽어, in this case, you read everything. Yeah. That is strange, huh? It's same with like English words too. You know the word often? Apparently the T is supposed to be silent. But when I say it, I always say often. I pronounce the T. I don't know about you guys. Like I don't know what you guys say. Do you guys say often or do you guys say often? Apparently the correct way to say it is often. I'm sure there's like many examples of this. And like words like what or when. I don't pronounce the H when I say this. I just say what. But I've seen some clips of older speakers when they speak, they actually do pronounce the H. They're like, what? What is this? Like I've heard people say that. Yeah. But languages are not consistent. Anyways, that's my whole point on this thing. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions for me about Korean? Like how is often? May, do you pronounce often with a T or do you pronounce it without a T? Yeah. All right. So another thing someone asked me was what is the difference between 하고, 과, and 와? Well, 과 and 와 are the exact same thing. And 하고 is also the same thing. It just means and. Okay, so like this means and this also means and. But 과 and 와, we use it only for like written language, and then 하고 we use it for speaking. So when you're speaking, just use this. Like if you use this, it sounds kind of too formal. Without a T. Oh, you guys say it without a T. So I'm saying it wrong. I always say often. Like it's a habit. I always say often. I'm sure because like I saw the spelling first or something. Like Yeah, there's a bunch of words in English. I see the spelling, and I just like say it as the spelling. But of 10, what? But yeah, the difference between wa, yeah, just stick to hago, guys. Just like when you're speaking, it's like the same thing. So let's try to make some sentences with hago. Okay, kwa and lang. Okay, so lang is kind of different. Lang is kind of different. Okay, I'll give you some examples with hago first. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it still confuses you a bit. Are you talking about the kwawa and hago? Okay, so I'll show you. 저는 바나나 하고 사과를 좋아해요. Okay, so hago just means and. Okay, wait, I'll just like move like the chat a little bit down. So this is like I banana and apples like. I like bananas and apples. Okay. 저는 바나나 하고 사과를 좋아해요. It works exactly like you would expect it to. You can also use 와. 저는 바나나와 사과를 좋아해요. I like bananas and apples. The reason why there is two versions of this one is because if there is a 받침, okay, I'll just show you. Banana and a word like think of a word like the word for cup, right? Cup has a 받침. It has can't see. Oh my god. Wait. I'm just gonna turn off the chat for a bit to show more screen. Oh no, I deleted the whole thing. No. Sorry, wait. I'm still getting used to this program. What? I deleted the whole thing. Display capture, what? Okay, there we go. Let's make it smaller. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll just disable the chat for now. Okay, so you see how banana, the final syllable, it has no 받침, like it doesn't have anything underneath like that. So if it has nothing underneath, you use the wa, right? But if it does have something underneath, like the word for cup, you see it has this like b sound underneath, then you use qua. Yeah, that's the difference. But it's the same meaning. So you could say, I banana and apples like. I banana and apples like. You know. Let's try to make another sentence. So you can also say, 저는 한국어 하고 중국어를 해요. I speak, we say we do language. Okay, I speak Korean and Chinese. I speak Korean and Chinese. 저는 한국어 하고 중국어를 해요. Okay, remember the 를 particle, it's optional. You don't have to say that. Like, you don't even have to say 저는. You can just say 한국어 하고 중국어 해요. It's like I speak Korean and Chinese. Yeah. Does that make sense? You can keep on replacing these words. Like yeah, hak for speaking. Wait, what? Hak for speaking? Yeah. Hak what? Oh yeah, hago for speaking. Yes. And qua is for written. Exactly. You got it. Like I buy computers and cell phones, or like whatever you want. Good morning, Heavy, Harvey, here V. Yes. Okay, so now with 이랑 and 랑, this is a totally different thing. Well, actually, no, it's similar. 한국어랑. Let me think. Okay. So this one, it also means with. Okay, so why is there two versions? Again, like the one with the circle is for the 받침. So like if you have like banana, no 받침, right? Nothing underneath. So if there's no 받침 underneath, then you use 랑. And then if you have a 받침 like this, you use the circle version. Okay, 컵이랑. Okay. But this one also means and. So 한국어랑 중국어를 해요. I speak Korean and Chinese. So I guess they mean the same thing. But this one has two meanings. It means and, it also means with. It also means with. So it kind of has like double meanings. So it works exactly the same as 하고, but then it also works with. So let me try to make a sentence meaning with. 저는 친구랑 먹어요. You know, I with friend eat. I with friend eat. Yes. It means with. Yes, it does. It means with. And it also means and. So I guess that's confusing. If words have double meanings like this, I like to think of them as different words. You know, I don't try to memorize every single meaning it has. Like because it's a different context, right? So I just think of it as a different word. Like it's a different word that sounds the same. That's kind of how I like to think about it. 전 친구랑 먹어요. So how would you say I study with a friend? I study with a friend. Try to type it in the chat below. Study with a friend. Together? Right. If you use 랑, you can also pair it up with 같이. It's very, very common to add this word. So like you always see this kind of pairing, like 저는 something with something together eat. Like 친구랑. I eat together with a friend. Wait, but like I don't know. Oh, there is my face. That's where I am. Alright, so let's try to make I study together with a friend. So all we have to do is change this. Okay, so this yo is like a formal marker, like it's optional, you don't have to put it. But to change this, we'll change the whole sentence. 저는 친구랑 같이 공부해요. I, together with a friend, study. You know, if this is too hard, it's okay. You can just take off 같이. 저는 친구랑 공부해요. 저는 친구랑 공부해요. Nice, you got it. 저는 친구랑 공부해요. How about I cook with my friend. I cook with a friend. Cook with a friend. Do you guys know the word for my? Do you know how to say my friend? Try that if you guys know how. I cook with my friend. I cook with my friend. Cook with my friend. 언니랑 오빠는 학교에 가요. Correct. That is the correct sentence. 언니랑 오빠는 학교에 가요. 오빠는 학교에 가요. perfect sentence. Like here it would like split off like this, right? Like 언니 and 오빠, like older sister and older brother, to school goes to school. Yeah. All right. So I cook with my friend would be like 제 친구랑, 제 is like my. It's like 제 친구랑 요리해요. 요리해요. I cook with my friend. Cook with my friend. You know, if you look at the English sentences, then it has the exact same elements. This is I, this is cook, and this is with my friend. With my friend right here. 제 친구랑 요리해요. Perfect. Nice. You got it. You can even add more words to it. You know, once you get used to this, I cook with my friend, or I always cook with my friend. I always cook with my friend. I always. 저는 항상 제 친구랑 요리해요. I always with my friend cook. I always with my friend cook. This 항상 right here, it can be placed anywhere in the sentence except at the very end. So you can say like 항상 저는 제 친구랑 요리해요, right? That makes sense. 저는 제 친구랑 항상 요리해요. That also makes sense. But you can't say 저는 제 친구랑 요리해요 항상. I mean, I guess you could say it, but like if you say it at the end, it kind of feels like you forgot to say it and you're just like adding it on. People do it sometimes, but you know. 저는 친구랑 같이 요리해요. Perfect, guys. That's perfect sentence. You guys are really making real Korean sentences. This is great. Yeah, and of course, 항상 can be switched with any other sentence. I mean, not sentence. Sorry, like any other. We call these adverbs. So if you Google Korean adverbs, Korean most common adverbs. What? These are not adverbs. These are verbs. 저는 yeah. So you could like look it up on Google and then just add whatever you want. Like fast, quickly, like 빨리. 저는 빨리 제 친구랑 요리해요. I quickly cook with my friend. It's kind of a strange sentence, but it's grammatically correct. 저는 빨리 제 친구랑 요리해요. It's kind of weird. But yeah. That's what you can do. Do you guys have any more questions? Like what is troubling you in your Korean learning journey? Like what is the hardest thing about Korean? Some people were confused about 에 and 에서. 에 and 에서. Although these look pretty similar, they're actually totally different words. All right, just as I was saying that, yeah, good. I got a question. Yeah, 에 is location, 에 for. Yeah, so like with everything, these little particles here can have multiple different meanings. So I would just if a particle has multiple different meanings, I would just learn them all separately, you know? Just like in English, you have the word to, right? But what does to mean? To has so many different meanings. Like I'm going to school. That's different from like I'm going to eat, right? It's a totally different meaning. Or like to my dear friend. It has totally different meanings. And I think if you try to memorize every single meaning of the word to all in one go, it's going to be so confusing. So I like to learn it by context. So the one of the contexts 에 has is like to someplace, like in English. Okay, so like 저는 학교에 가요. I to school go. Like I go to school. So that's pretty easy. And so you could put any kind of location in this 에, like the park or work or anything you want. Like the park is 공원. 저는 공원에 가요. I go to the park. Or I go to work. 저는 일에 가요. I go to work. Or any place you want to go, Disneyland or whatever. Another use of 에. I guess another use of 에 would be like for days of the week. 일요일에. This would be like on Monday or like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. 저는 저는 일요일에 공부해요. I study on Mondays. On Monday or on Mondays. It's like I study on Monday or Mondays. Yeah, so it's a different context. You see like so in this context you don't have to think of it as to, like, because the context is different, just think of it as a different word. So this on right here, it's every time you want to say on a certain day of the week, you use 에. 일요일에. I think you can also say it with you could also say it with months. So like I'll just write on like how do you say month or week, something like that. 일요일에. Can you also say yeah, so it's like either a month or a week. So that's when we use 에. What is another use of 에? I'm not sure. 에. I know we have a lot. Yeah, building vocabulary. Building vocabulary is pretty hard for me too when I try to learn a language. Do you guys use flashcards? Yeah, I don't know what is the best way to learn vocabulary. Like for me, I know when I learn a vocabulary, I turn my head, I'm gonna forget it. So I try to just I keep trying to look at the same thing over and over and over again, like in different contexts. Yeah, that's the thing. Like if I see it in different contexts, it helps me memorize better. Alright, so what is the difference between 한테 and 한테서? 한테 and 한테서. Wait, let me think. 한테. 저는 친구한테 줬어요. Wait, is there a difference? 한테서. 친구한테서 받았어요. So I think in 한테서 the 서 is optional. You don't need to say 서. Like 저는 okay, I'll just write the optional 저는 and then 이거를 친구한테 받았어요. It's like you received it from. This is like from. So 한테 is like from. And I think there is no difference between 한테 and 한테서. Yeah. 전 이걸 친구한테서 받았어요. Yeah, the 서 is optional, so you don't have to say the 서. It's like I this from a friend received. Like I received it from a friend. I received this from a friend. Yeah. 제 친구한테서, unless I'm wrong. 한테서. What are other people saying? Yeah, it's basically the same thing. But then if you add the 서, then it's so like 한테, it can be you give it to someone or you receive it from someone. But if you add the optional 서, it can only be from somebody. Like like this like confirms that it's from somebody and not to somebody, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like if you were giving something to somebody, you would not use 서. You would only use 한테. So if I say like if I make another sentence here, 저는 이거를 친구한테 줬어요. So the exact same thing, but this time I'm saying gave. I gave this to my friend. Then you can't put the 서 in it. But then if you receive something from a friend, you can put an optional 서 in it if you want. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, right? Okay, I'm glad that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's like very hard for me to come up with these explanations because like it's like right on the spot. I'm like, wait, do I say that? I have to like think about it. Yes. Oh, so what was I talking about? Oh, right. I was talking about the difference between 에 and 에서. So 에 and 에서, they look very similar, but it's actually totally different. So like don't think of them as the same thing at all. 에 usually means to, but 에서 means at. So it's like 저는, wait, can you guys see my screen? Okay, wait. 저는 도서관에서 공부해요. I keep on using 공부해요 as the example. I should come up with different words. But what else can you do at the library? So 도서관 is library. So it's like I at the library study, you know. So 한테 to from someone, 한테서 only from someone. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it means. Like the 서 is optional, but only if it's from somebody. Like you're receiving it from somebody. That's the only difference. Isn't that Sunday? Oh, it is Sunday. 일요일. Did I say Monday or did I say Sunday? I can't remember. Did I say Monday? Oh my god. I meant to say Sunday. I meant to say Sunday. Did I say Monday? Oh my god. Yeah, it's Sunday. Sorry guys, Sunday. It's hard to type and like talk at the same time. Oh, it makes sense? Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah. 저는 일요일에 공부해요. Yeah. Okay, do you guys get it? So like 에 is like to and like 에서 is like at. 전 도서관에서 공부해요. What else can you do at the library? I guess you can eat at the library. 먹어요. Some people, they eat their lunch at the library. Yeah, that's not that weird. 도서관에서. You could add like hamburger. In all my examples, like the foods are always banana and hamburger. I can't think of any other foods. 도서관에서 햄버거를 먹어요. How about we say drink milk? Drink milk. 우유를, we won't say we eat it, we say we drink it. 마셔요. But you know what's kind of weird? Like in Korean, some people actually do say they eat milk. They can eat milk. So I think 먹어요 can mean both eat and drink. But then if you want to be more specific, then you use 마셔요. Because people do say that. I always hear people say that. Or maybe it's just my mom. I don't know. No, but I do hear it. Like people say 물을 먹어요. I eat water. Like, I don't know if that's like totally correct when you're writing it. Like when you're writing it, it's like super strict. 마셔요. Like you should only use drinking very, very specifically. 도서관에서 물을 마시. 도서관에서 저는. And again, this 에서 right here, the location doesn't matter. Korean word order is very, very flexible. Unlike English, like English has like a very strict word order, but this one, as long as it's not at the very back, you can put it kind of anywhere in the sentence. You could say this first. 도서관에서 저는 물을 마셔요. Makes total sense. 저는 물을 도서관에서 마셔요. Total sense. 컴퓨터도. Oh yeah, I always use hamburger, banana, and computer. Every single example. Those are like the only words I know. But you know what's funny in Korean, at least all the nouns, like at least all the names of the objects, they're like in English. You just have to pronounce them in a Korean way, and then they're Korean. Like the word for speaker is like speaker, and the word for mouse is like mouse, and monitor is like monitor, so on and so on. Very, very simple. You just have to speak English in a Korean accent, and it's basically Korean. Even the word for cup, we actually have a native Korean word called chan, but I think recently, like, no one says chan anymore. Everyone says cup. It's like replacing our words. I bet like in like 50 years, all of our words are going to be replaced with English or some other language, and only our grammar will remain Korean. That's my prediction. That is what I think. Yeah, I was like trying to think of like during these live streams, like if I just speak to you guys in Korean very, very slowly, because you know I've been teaching English on Zoom to kids and like other people, but what I do is I just like speak Korean. No, I mean it's not Korean. I speak English very, very slowly, and for some unknown words, I kind of write it down on the notepad so they can see it. And after about 6 months, the little kid I was teaching, she knew like 0% English. Like she basically knew no English, but just kept doing that. And eventually, after 6 months, she could basically understand everything I'm saying. Like she couldn't say everything, but at least she could understand. Of course, I'm not speaking like full blast English as like right now, but I kind of want to do that. What is the first word, the one above mouse? Oh, this is speakers, you know, like the computer speakers. Computer speaker. Yeah, basically all of our objects are just English. 다 영어예요. 다 영어예요. All English is. It's all English. 다 영어예요. If you add a 예요 to something, then it means it is something. Okay, so like if you say 영어예요, it means it's English. It's English. 다 한국어예요. 한국어예요. It's all Korean. Or like 다 다 책이에요. 다 책이에요. They are all books. They are all books. 다 책이에요. So 이에요 and 에요 is the same thing, but 이에요 is used for 받침 words. 에요 is used for non-받침 words. By the way, guys, this is not a typo. I know this says 예요, but then we pronounce it as 에요 for some reason. See how it's like slightly different? Anyways, that's a small little detail. 다 한국어예요. I was also thinking about like trying to play like a very simple game, like preferably like an RPG game, and I just kind of talk to you in Korean. And then for unknown words, I kind of type it on Notepad. What do you guys think of that idea? Like, but I don't know what games to play though, because kind of want to do like short stories in Korean, like anything that can help you practice listen to Korean. But I just find these short stories are so boring. It's like random stories like I went to school and then I saw my friend and today my friend, something like very, very boring. Could you talk about 그만 versus 하지마? 하지마. Yeah, so 그만 and 하지마. 그만해. You agree too? Yeah, I know, right? Like I wanna make some. Yeah, that's what I wanna do. With the kid I'm tutoring, I actually played these online games with her. I played stuff like Monopoly, and then we played Battleship, we played Connect 4, and I just talked to her in English, and it was like so good for English listening. It was like so nutritious because it's like real, authentic English, right? Of course, I had to like make it easier. But it was such a good exercise because it was in more of a natural environment, and I say things I normally would not say with generic example sentences. So maybe we can play some Monopoly next time. But who would I play with? Who would I by myself? By myself? Like, who would I play with? Like what games should I play, guys? Like give me some suggestions. Okay, but for 그만 and 하지마, okay, let me think of an example. So 그만, this one you just like add some kind of verb here. So it's like 그만해. 해 is do, right? So it's like stop doing it. But then this one 하지마. This one you would fill it up here, the verb, but this one you would fill it up here, the verb here. If that makes sense. But then the thing you fill up here would be present tense. Like you fill it up with a present tense form of the verb. Like 그만 먹어. 그만 먹어, right? So after 그만, it has to be some kind of present tense verb. Like 그만 마셔. It's like stop drinking, stop eating, stop watching, stop studying, blah, blah, blah. Present tense only, okay? But shima, okay, so this means stop, but then this means don't. So, but then this one, you have to put in the dictionary form. So instead of 마셔, you have to write the dictionary form, 마시다. Like if you look up a word like to drink in the dictionary, it all has this 다 kind of form. So you just remove the 다, and it's like 마시지 마. Don't drink. Don't drink. So it's like don't drink, stop drinking. Okay, this is stop drinking. This is don't drink. If that makes sense. Like 그만, like 그만. What's another word? Think of words, Q. Think of words. 그만 공부해. Okay, stop studying. 그만 공부해. Like you've studied enough. Stop studying. 공부해. 공부해 is the present tense. But if you wanted to say don't study, it's different from stop studying, right? This is like stop studying. This is like don't do it at all. You can't write the present tense, but you would have to use the dictionary form and then delete the 다. 공부하지 마. So you see how it's like slightly different. don't study, stop studying. Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you guys like the idea of me just playing games and like talking Korean slowly. I just don't know what to play. What should I play? Like a simple game that like everyone understands. Like it's kind of boring if you don't understand the game. And like it has to be like a slow paced game, you know, it can't be something like super action packed where I have no time to talk. Like preferably RPGs. I think those are the best kind of games where I can just like talk and then in between I can write on my notepad. Maybe Minecraft. I don't know. Simon Says for direction and body parts. Oh yeah, that's true. Simon Says. Everyone plays Simon Says. If you guys don't know what Simon Says is, it's like a game in the West. I don't know if other people have it in other countries, but Korea probably doesn't have it. But it's like they teach you body parts with songs. Teacher, can you teach us what words to attach like ke and myung and mari? Valorant and Overwatch. Yeah, those games are too intense. Like I would have to like like stop mid game and like explain what I'm talking about. I have to like be focused on the game. Yeah, like those games are too intense. Like I need like more like calm games. Maybe like Animal Crossing or something. I do have a Switch, so I could play Animal Crossing, but I don't know how to stream Switch. Like I don't know how you do that. I could figure it out, I guess. Okay, so Korean has these kinds of counter words. They're like super annoying. So you know how in English you say stuff like a cup of water, right? A cup of water, or like a pair of socks, and like a flock of birds. Okay, these are counter words in English, right? Korean also has something like this, but okay, so I'll show you like, so the generic counter word for everything is ke. So it's like 저는 what can I say? Okay, I will not say banana, computer, or hamburger. I will use mouse. Wow, that's a new word. That feels weird using a different word, not other than computer, mouse. I mean, computer, hamburger, and banana. Mouse. Wait, what am I talking about? Okay, mouse 한 개 있어요. Oh, it's hard to type and talk at the same time. Okay, 한 개, or this means one. Okay, this means one. Okay, I just spelled it out. It's like I mouse one have. I have one mouse. This means one, but then we added this ke to it. It's like I have one ke mouse. Generally you can attach ke to any object. So like I have one okay, not banana. I will not cup. I will say 책상. I have one desk. Okay, I have one 개 desk. You just add it for no reason. I know English doesn't have a counter word, but then Korean has this counter word. I have one desk, one speaker, one blah blah blah. But the thing is, we have many counter words like this. For people, you would not say ke, but then you would say 명. Okay, so if it was like friend, 친구, 한 명 있어요. Okay, because it's like kind of rude. Like if you add ke, like I have one ke friend, it sounds like the person is an object. So we say 명. So I have one friend. This is like, yeah. Or for different objects, like 저는 소주 한 병 있어요. I have one bottle of soju. If you guys don't know what soju is, it's like a Korean liquor. It's like in a green bottle. Probably know what this is, right? Everyone knows soju now, right? Soju. Yeah, but we have many of these measure words. 저는 고양이 한 마리. So 마리 is for animals. 고양이 is a cat. So I have one cat. I know it's very, very like tedious to learn all of these things. Like when you're in doubt, just use 개. 저는 고양이 한 개 있어요. Like it doesn't sound too correct, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Just remember though, for people use 명. Just memorize 개 and 명 for now, and then like just slowly build up these measure words. I think Chinese also has so many of these, and also Japanese has so many of these. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. You can play Genshin and put it in Korean. Yeah, Genshin is a pretty popular game now, huh? Is it slow paced though, or is it like super action packed? I was thinking like Pokemon. That's like a pretty slow game. Super slow paced game, like turn-based RPG. Do you even enjoy slow paced games? Yeah, actually I do. I like slow paced games. I think I actually prefer slower games than faster games. But yeah, guys. Oh my god, I've been streaming for almost an hour. Wow, that was pretty fast. It didn't feel like an hour. Do you know Stardew Valley? You could point out the rock and tree farm. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Like a game with many different objects, like desks and chairs and stuff like that. That's actually a good idea. Stardew Valley. What kind of game is that? Oh, this actually seems like the ideal game, you know? I could be like, 저는 지금 낚시하고 있어요. 낚시하고 있어요. Like I am fishing right now. 저는 지금 낚시하고 있어요. Let me check my spelling. I sometimes suck in spelling. Okay, that's correct. That's correct spelling. 저는 지금 낚시하고 있어요. So 낚시하다. What is that? That means fishing. 낚시하고 있어요. 낚시하고 있어요. When do I stream? I just started streaming, but I think my times are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. PST time, like Vancouver time. So the next stream I'll do is Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Yeah, this game is actually perfect. Something like this. 저는 지금 낚시하고 있어요. See, already I'm like coming up with sentences I normally can't for my examples because my examples are always the same. But if I see it in front of me, and also if you see it in front of you too, then it's easier to remember because it associates your brain with this. 낚시하고 있어요. So 고 있어 means like ing. So you can stick any verb here and it becomes fishing or eating, watching. 저는 지금 먹고 있어요. See, I'm back to making sentences with 먹고 있어요. Okay, I gotta use different words. How about this girl. 보고 있어요. She is watching. 그녀는 she right now watching. This is like watching or seeing or looking. It's all the same word in Korean. She's like watching the fish. 지금 보고 있어요. Oh, what is this guy doing? 이분은 뭐해요? So 이분 is like a polite way to say this person. 분 is like person. The real word for person is 사람, but it's kind of rude in Korean to say 사람. Like, I know Korean has so many of these formal rules, so we just say 분. 이 분은 걷고 있어요. 걷고 있어요. This person is walking. This person is walking. 어디 가고 있어요? 어디 가고 있어요? 어디 가고 있어요? Where walking? Where is he walking to? Where is he going? 어디 가고 있어요? Many sentences you can make with this. 어디 가고 있어요? This can be replaced with who, what, when, where, why, or how. Like 어디 is where. You can say 왜. Why going? Why is he going? 왜 가고 있어요? 왜 가고 있어요? You can say 누가. Who. Who is going? 누가 가고 있어요? Who is going? You can say 어떻게. 어떻게 가고 있어요? How is he going? How is he going? You know, many things. You can say he is going home. Say 집에 가고 있어요. 집에 가고 있어요. You could add this 그는 here, but in Korean, the pronouns like I, you, he, she, it's optional. You don't have to say it. 그는. So you could like house, to the house, I'm going. I'm going to the house. Or he's going to the house, they're going to the house, whatever. 집에 가고 있어요. It's like, why is he going to the house? Why is he going to the house? 왜 집에 가고 있어요? 왜 집에 가고 있어요? Why is he going to the house? Then maybe you can say he's going to sleep. 자러 가요. 자러 가요. Okay, so this one is a new grammatical structure I didn't talk about on this channel. If you say 러 가요, like you just put a verb in here. It's like you're going to do something. Like you're going somewhere to do something. For example, okay, how about like 공부하러 가요. It's like I'm going to study. I'm going to study. Like I'm going to the library in order to study. You know what I mean? 러 가요. 공부하러 가요. Like 저는 소주 마시러 가요. It's like I'm going to drink soju. Like I'm going there to drink soju. 먹으러. Exactly. 먹으러. That was like the next time I was gonna say 먹으러. So again, 더 and 으러, same things, but 으러 is for words with 받침, like 먹, 받침 right here, right? 먹. It's like I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go eat. 먹으러 가요. What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat? I don't know. McDonald's or something. Burger King. Burger King. 먹으러 가요. Yeah, you can say that. How would you say I'm going to go eat Burger King tomorrow? Burger King. Burger King is a hamburger fast food place in the West. Burger King. You can say 내일. 내일. Burger King tomorrow. Going to go eat. Again, the 내일 you can put it anywhere in the sentence. 내일 Burger King 먹으러 가요. Doesn't matter. Oh my god, was my mic on mute the whole time? Oh my god, so sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, I was talking to myself the whole time. Oh my god, how bad is that? Okay, I'll just read out these again. 이거는 뭐예요? It's like, what is this? Like this, what is this? Am I still muted? Is it okay? Oh my god, I was talking to myself. Oh. It's good? It's good? Okay. I was talking to myself. Okay, 이거는 뭐예요? This, what is? Like, what is this? I was saying like, what is this? 이거는 뭐예요? And I responded with 이거는 큰 버섯이에요. This is big mushroom. These are big mushrooms. Or you can say 높은 버섯이에요. These are tall mushrooms. You thought your speaker was broken? Oh yeah, my bad. I have a mute button on my mic and like sometimes I press it by accident. 높은 버섯이에요. And then I asked myself, 무슨 색깔이에요? What color is it? What color is it? Oh, Joseph, what's up? What's up? You joined my stream. Joseph is my friend from real life. Everyone say hi to Joseph. What's up? Okay. Yeah, the word... Yeah, Joseph, I was talking to myself. I didn't know I muted myself. I was like talking to myself for like 5 minutes. But anyways, can you please tell me the meaning of 이게 뭐야? 이게 뭐야? It's like the same thing. 이게 뭐야? This one's just the casual version of that. It's slightly different. If I was to make it formal, it'd just be like that. 이게 뭐예요? 이게 뭐예요? Yeah, I know, right? I was like talking to myself on mute. Oh my god. You make your intro? No, I didn't actually. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to make anything. I just got this program today called Streamlabs. But apparently it's not good. So like I should stop using it because like they stole their idea from other streaming programs. But anyways, 이거는 뭐예요? 이게 뭐예요? It's the same thing. But what's 이거는 뭐예요? What is this? 이게 뭐예요? What is this? What is the difference? For some reason, if I say 이게 뭐예요, it has the feeling of like, but what is this? But what is this? Yeah, this one feels like the regular like, what is this? But this one kind of feels like, but what is this? Or something like that. Repeat. You mean this one? 이거는 뭐예요? 이게 뭐예요? Yes, 게 is a shortened form of 것이. 이것이. So if you shorten this, it becomes 게. 이것이 뭐예요? 이거는 뭐예요? Kind of the same thing. So anyways, my response to 무슨 색깔이에요? I can say 이거는 빨간 색이에요. This red color is. This is red color. This is red. 이거는 빨간색이에요. Do you guys think I speak too fast or like is it okay? Sometimes I speak too fast. I gotta slow it down. 이거는 빨간색이에요. 색이에요. Wait, how do I? Yeah, Joseph, we were just talking about like I should teach Korean while playing a game, like an RPG game, and then someone suggested me this game called Stardew Valley. I think it's pretty good. Like a slow-paced game. It has to be like a slow-paced game, not like a fast-paced game like Valorant or something like that. And preferably a game with many, many objects. 안녕하세요. Q. 부에노스 아이레스. What? What does that mean? 부에노스 아이레스 아르헨티나부터 인사드려요. 스페인어 하세요? 부에노스 아리에스. What does that mean? Buenos Aires. Argentina. Is it Argentina? Sí puedo hablar un poco de español, pero no puedo hablar como un nativo. Si hablas muy lentamente puedo entenderlo, pero cuando hablo hablo con muchos errores. Yeah, I can speak a bit of Spanish. Like if you, I can understand it better than I could speak it, but I have many grammatical errors. Oh, you're in class right now and you're watching my stream? It's an online class. Yeah, lots of people are just doing online classes these days. I think that's gonna be like the norm. I actually kind of like it. I like it better than real life class. Cause like who likes real life? I like I like digital world. I hope one day we can all just live in the digital world and put on VR headsets and then everything will be fantastic. That's what I think. Gracias por hablar español. Hablas muy bien, teacher. Oh, gracias. Muchas gracias. Necesito practicar. Pero nadie habla español aquí. Nobody speaks Spanish here. It's a shame. Like I wish more people spoke Spanish here, but then people do not. People don't even speak French here. Like it's supposed to be like a bilingual country, but oh, many people speak Spanish in the chat. Mucha gente habla español aquí. Excelente tu español. Muy buena tu clase. Me too, brother Joseph. I'm in my online. What? You guys are all in your online class and you're watching another online class? What? Oh. Actually, that's kind of true. Like when I was in my online class, like I'm just playing Hearthstone with my it's like a mobile game. I was playing with one of my classmates. I was talking on Discord and we were just like playing. It actually helps me learn better if I'm like doing something else and then listening at the same time. But like if it has to be like a slow-paced game, again, like super grindy kind of RPG game where I'm just like leveling on my character. It actually helps me listen. Don't you guys do that? You like listen to podcasts while you play games? 안녕하세요. 저는 이현우입니다. 안녕하세요. Are you Korean? 한국 분이세요? Oh, you guys can understand Spanish too. What? Where are you guys from? ¿De dónde eres? How do you say where are you guys from? De donde? I forgot. De donde eran? Is that a word? No puedo recordar. Me olvido. I forgot. Yeah, everyone is just multitasking these days. I even saw this like Facebook app. It's like a virtual office. Like you have these like pixelated characters and then you walk into office rooms and stuff and you actually work from home from it. I don't know if that's like the best idea. Oh, you are from Malaysia. Oh, 안녕하세요. But you have a Korean name? 하지만 한국 이름이 있으세요? But you have Korean name? Alright, Romania. Romanian is pretty similar to Spanish and like French, right? Can you guys understand it? Like without learning it? Oh, 어떻게 한국 이름이 있으세요? How do you have a Korean name? 어떻게 한국 이름이 있으세요? Did you make it? How Korean name have? Oh, by the way, guys, it's like 세요. If you add like 세요 to the end of the sentence, then like it makes it more formal. So you know how Korean has like regular and then formal and then super formal and then sometimes ultra formal. So like the regular would be like 있어요. That's just like formal because if you add a yo, it's formal, right? But then Koreans felt like, oh, that's not formal enough. So we must make it super formal. So we add a 으세요 instead. This 세요, 으세요 is normally used when you ask a question to somebody. My country is El Salvador. Oh, El Salvador. I heard that El Salvador uses Bitcoin now as the official currency. Is that true? Do you guys pay for things in Bitcoin? I just heard on the news. 뉴스에서 들었어요. News from heard. 에서. Oh yeah, in this case, 에서 also means from. So I guess 에서 also has different meanings. You know how I said 에서 is at, like 학교에서 공부해요. So in this case, it means at school. At school. This means at. But this means from. 에서. You can say 저는 한국에서 왔어요. So depending on the situation, this could also mean from. I came from Korea. Oh really? You guys use it right now? That's amazing. Oh my god. You use Bitcoin as the official currency. What about Dogecoin? Do you guys use? It'd be really really funny like one day if we just use Dogecoin to pay for everything. All right, but anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna go now, and yeah, maybe next time we'll play some games, perhaps Stardew Valley or some other RPG game, and yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Like, just save up all your questions, and I'll be live Tuesday at 5 p.m. PST, Vancouver time. All right, next Tuesday, guys. All right, see you guys next time. Thanks for joining my chat. Goodbye. Bye bye.